Hey, how's it going everyone? This is TCSG81 and today we'll take a look at some old reviews for this Mezco 1/12 scale Thor Ragnarok. Yes! Okay, so this is another video by request, I think from quite a few of you who actually requested me to do a review for this Mezco Thor from the movie Ragnarok. This figure was actually released I think at least 2 years back, even way before I started this YouTube channel, which is why I didn't do a review for it. But due to numerous requests from you guys, and I do apologize for the delay, so now I'm attending to your request by doing a review for you guys. Let's first take a quick look at the box. Mezco box has always been pretty huge as compared to the SH Figuarts that we can see. Yep. Okay, so they have a huge box, which is one of the things that I don't really like because it actually consumes lots of storage space if I were to keep the boxes, unless you are those that who threw the box away. Okay, so at the box you can see they actually put the 1/12 collective post play and display, which is their motto. Okay, and right over here you can see the words Thor, which just now you can't see it because it got out of screen. At the side there's nothing, they just say Thor Ragnarok, and the same goes for this side. And at the back is what I like most, that they actually show everything about it. At least they are showing most of it are interested to us as a collector, and not just like the SH Figuarts. At least half of the box is about some disclaimer, you know, those info that we are not really interested on. Okay, so as you can see, they actually put up everything that it comes with. Okay, so this is a very good checking list. Below here you can see all the cool poses of the figure, and here you can see the figure itself. So let's take a look at the figure. Okay, so it's right over here. Yes, because this is an old figure, so there is no unboxing because I have already unboxed the figure that you can see right over here. Okay, so let's take a closer look on the figure. Okay, this is a great looking figure, no doubts. You can actually see Chris Hemsworth on it. Yep, so very good head sculpt. And I'll take a look at the armor first. Wow, just look at the very nice torso. The armory is in great details. Okay, and there's a piece of leather cloth, or is it a leather? I'm not so sure. Okay, at least it's a cloth and not a plastic. And we do have more fabric materials right over on the pants, which actually looks very good. Okay, this is not like the usual SH Figuarts or Mayfax or even Marvel Legends, because Mezco is famous for their products by using lots of fabric materials, even the capes. Okay, so you take a look at the boots, it's looking very good. Okay, same goes to here. Yep, these are some let me see, this fabric as well. No, it might not be. Okay, the shoes, this looks very good in details, and the arm guard, okay, looking very good. Yep. Okay, and of course the cape is actually fabrics. Okay, you can see some cuttings there, which makes it looks very realistic. It's not a smooth cuttings. Okay, it's just like a old rag. Okay, and the back, yep, this looks very good. The head sculpt, of course, there are two more that we'll look into it during the accessories, and this one just looks very good. Okay, this is the most normal heads. Okay, the other one is, oh, you can even see the cuttings on his head, which is very nice. I think they have, yep, there's another one here. Okay, it looks very good indeed. Okay, so one thing you do want to take note is be very careful on the capes, because it's actually hanging just by very tiny space. Just make sure you don't over pull it or over stretch it, it might just broke it. As well as this one, you can see that it's just being held on by a single seam. Okay, just be very careful not to pull it off. I think a lot of guys actually pull it off when they are trying to pose this figure. Yeah, so be very careful on it. Okay, yep. Okay, so let's get on to the articulation. As for the head, you can see that it comes with a separate neck. Let's see. Yep, it's a separate neck altogether with the head. Okay, so it has lots of room for articulation. You can look down pretty much, looking up of course even more. Okay, side by side, no problem there. Anyhow you want to move the head, there is no problem there. Okay, so as for the arms, of course you can actually move it 360 degrees, no problem. There's an arm swivels right over here. You can even do more than 90 degrees, which is very good. Okay, and double joint elbow. Okay, yep, very nice. And then you can see the arms, sorry, the hands can actually move around, of course. And as for the torso, because of the armor, there's no articulations, but you can actually feel that there are joints inside that you can bend forward a little bit, maybe even more. Yep, just like this. Okay, and bending backwards, yeah, it's kind of hard though. Okay, but there are some articulations right over there. Sorry about that, I accidentally removed the neck. Okay, so again, be very careful when you are doing that, because on and off I will actually, you know, accidentally pull on the fabrics. Just try not to break it. And of course here is a cloth, so it will actually not hinder any articulation. You can see it's very good, although it's less than 90 degrees, but it does looks very good with the fabrics here. Okay, so double joint knee. Yep, I believe so, even though I can't see it because it's all covered, which is again a good thing. Actually makes the figure looks more realistic. Okay, because you can see the joints. Yep, there's a tight swivel, I can feel it. Okay, you can see, you can turn around. And a split is not really working because of the fabric. You might torn a hole underneath if you try to, you know, stretch it more. So this is the best that he can do. There are movement there on the legs as well, and there's no toe hinge or any sort. Okay, sorry about this. This is actually the blue tag that I used to put it on so that it doesn't get tipped over. Okay, yep, for the articulation I would say is kind of restricted in the torso because of the armor, as well as on the crotch area because of the fabric they use. So you can't really do a very dynamic or very extreme poses with this guy, but he does looks very good because it actually covers most of the joints, especially on the body, the torso, as well as the legs. You can't see any joint, which is, yeah, what we collector wanted. But of course it will sacrifice some of the articulations as well. Okay, so as you can see, this Thor does comes with quite a lot of accessories. So just like Mafex, Mezco is also very generous when it comes to the accessories. So let's go through the hands first. Like always, he comes with a pair of like grabbing hands that I already put on the figure itself. Yep, very cool grabbing hands. And he just comes with a pair of closed fist hand that you can see right over here. Okay, great details there, especially on these hand guards. Okay, and he also comes with a pair of hands to hold on to the weapons. Okay, with a hole on it. And this is the right hand. The left hand, I actually place it on this shield already, yeah, quite some time ago. I just don't want to remove it because it's quite challenging to actually put the hands on it because there's such a small areas. Okay, and he just comes with two sheets that you can actually place behind him. One of course with the swords, okay, and another one is when he already withdraw the swords from it. Okay, so you can have the options of two of it. And like I say, the shield, okay, very nice looking one. Okay, wow, they even have some battle damage paint on it, like it's the dirt to make it looks like it has been on several battles already. Okay, yep, and also this one is what you call the mace. Okay, yeah, very nice looking mace. Okay, and of course, how can we miss the swords? Yep, very nice looking ones. Okay, it's very sharp, so do be very careful about it. Okay, and it's very thin plastic, and make sure you don't over bend it, it might just breaks. Okay, yep, very nice looking ones. And of course he just comes with electrical effects, which is, I believe, is for his hands. Yep, you can actually open it up right over here. Okay, very nice looking ones. Okay, very translucent as well. And last but not least, of course, is the heads that it comes with. So this is the other interchangeable heads with the eyes all in blue, like he's charging up the electricities. Okay, and the next one is also my favorite. This one I think it looks great with the battle paint on it, as well as with the helmet. Yeah, it's kind of like the modernized Thor helmet. I kind of prefer the old ones. Yeah, the old medieval Thor helmets, and this one can actually move. Okay, yeah, he does that when he wear the helmet.
He's undefeated. He's the reigning.
Very nice looking, and you can see that, wow, it's really Chris Hemsworth on it. Very nice looking ones. Okay, so all these are basically almost the same head sculpt, just that they paint it differently. They are all having the very same expressions. Yeah, they just reuse it. Okay, was hoping they could make at least this one with some open mouth to make it much more cooler. And as with every Mezco, they also give a stand, okay, which is this one. Looks pretty good. Okay, to remove this, wow, looks very nice. One thing I do have to say that it's a bit too big. You know, you can see that, wow, it's such a big piece. I'm not sure every collector have the space to actually have one figure to stand on it. When they have a lot of Mezco, it will be taking lots of space, but it's a very nice stand, I would say. And right up next, I know you guys wanted to see some head swapping with the remaining two heads that it comes with. The best thing about Mezco is they actually give individual neck for each of the head, which is very good because you can just remove the head entirely. Yep, and then you can just put it with the other head. Okay, you don't have to worry about just removing the head only. Okay, they give extra neck for each of the head, and wow, this looks very good. Okay, very nice blue paint there. Okay, and of course the next one is my favorite as well, which is this head. Okay, wow, let's see. Yep, this looks very good. Yep, okay, nice. Okay, wow, just have his very pissed off look over there. Okay, and the next one, of course, I would like to put on the sheets. Okay, with the swords on, you can see there's a hole there. Okay, there's a pack hole for this as well, so just put it right in. Okay, this is how it looks like. Okay, yep. Okay, yep, very nice looking. Okay, and next, of course, I would like to try on his weapons, which is this one, the shield. I think this is the most challenging one among all, because of the tiny space that you have to put it on, and because I have already put on the hand, so it's actually being easier. Yep, and then I would like him to actually hold on to the swords or the mace at least. Okay, so let's see. Okay, with this one, and it's actually soft. Yeah, the hands is actually soft. You can actually open it up. Okay, so it does looks like this. Yep, and let's put on his hand. Okay, and I'm very worried about this piece. I think it's just a matter of time before I accidentally pull it out. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, with the shield as well as the mace, and also the sheets with the swords in it. And for mine, it's kind of be little problematic because no matter how hard I push it in, it just seems want to pop out. I'm not sure whether it happens to all the rest. Again, do leave me a comment and let me know whether yours have the same problem of it popping out by itself. Okay, no matter how hard I push it in. Okay, so this looks very good. Okay, with this, all his weapons up, and with this head sculpt, this looks awesome. Okay, yes, and I also do want to try on the electrical effects. I'll put on his closed fist hands. Okay, yeah, just like this, and let's see. Okay, something like this. Okay, when he punches Hulk right up the air with the electrical charge punch. Yeah, this looks very good. Wow. Okay, so for the size comparison, I would like to start with some SH Figuarts. I have the Iron Man Mark 85 right over here, as well as the Infinity War Captain America. Okay, both of their heads are actually from the Manipul Flashback Studio. Still on the SH Figuarts, I would like to compare him with the Thor. This is the Thor from the Infinity War, as well as the Fat Thor from the Avengers Endgame. And lastly, from the SH Figuarts, I have his brother Loki, okay, as well as the same movie Ragnarok Hulk, okay. Moving on to Mayfax, I would like to compare him with the Iron Spider right over here, as well as his own self, the Infinity War Thor. Of course, I think he's a little bit smaller compared to this Mezco. And lastly, I would like to compare with some Marvel Legends. I have the Deadpool right over here, which is surprisingly almost the same height as he is, as well as the War Machines Mark 7. Okay, this is a big guy. Okay, so my final verdict for this Mezco Thor Ragnarok is I'm going to give him a 8.5 out of 10. Yes, he's looking very good aesthetically, as in beautifully sculpted, and with Mezco, they actually incorporated some fabric material into clothing and as his cape, so it looks absolutely beautiful. And that's also the downfall of this figure, is also because of the fabric is easily being detached, especially on the cape area, and he is also lacking in terms of some articulation, especially at the torso area and also on the lower body because of the armor that he's wearing. Otherwise, he's looking very good with lots of accessories given. Yep, and the 3 head sculpt is looking wonderful. So I will recommend this figure for those of you who want a versions of Thor in the movie Ragnarok. This is so far, I think, one of the best looking 1/12 scale of action figures. So I do hope you enjoyed this review. Do give me a thumbs up if you like it, and of course always feel free to leave me any comments or any questions that you have about this Mezco Thor at the comment section below. And before you leave, of course, I hope you will check out my playlist and also do browse around my channel for more interesting reviews such as this one, and I'll see you in those videos. Bye!